Enterprise Management 360.
So I'm joined now by Adam. Adam, thank you so much for joining me. If you could first of all just give me a little bit of background on what Neebo does.
Yeah, absolutely. So Neebo is a virtual analytics hub that we're really excited to be bringing to market. Essentially, it is really about the ability to be able to connect and find data that sits in various sources across the organisation, whether that's on-premise, in the cloud, embedded in various SaaS and various applications. Once you've been able to get that virtual access to that point, how can you then easily connect, combine and collaborate with the various departments and colleagues to basically better understand and trust that data? And really what we're trying to do is speed that point from where it sits in these various silos down to the end point that people want to consume it in. So that might be a Jupyter notebook environment, it might be Tableau, it might be Power BI, but the typical challenge most organizations have is that a user cannot simply just go and do this without needing IT or someone maybe more technical to be able to actually go and get that data. And we always hear the age-old adage of 80% of data science time is spent doing data prep work, and the other 20% is being unhappy about the fact that they're spending so much time doing that. And really, if we can alleviate that problem, help bring the business and the data science, BI, and bring all of these guys together, hopefully that's where we start to really be able to collaborate, build trust in the data, better reuse, and ultimately speed that time from raw data to insight.
Yeah, definitely. Perfectly summarized, I like it. So what are the kind of benefits of virtualization in data and more of an approach of the other aspects of what you do here?
Virtualization can sometimes be seen as just a case of stopping movement of data, reducing the IT sort of cost, so to speak. But really, like I say, we're not just about that virtualization piece. We're really looking at how you go about bringing all of these centralized architectural approaches of building an EDW, building a lake, and then most often you find that Excel and PDF documents are all over the organization. And actually, when you're trying to answer really complex business questions and not what happens in the last quarter sales, we want to know, why did that happen? How can we affect change? Did the weather, did the geography affect that? Can I see it on a heat map? And you want to continue to do iterative analytics, and the only way to be able to answer those complex questions is to get more data that normally resides in various silos. And as long as you have the permissions to be able to go and access that, then why shouldn't you as a user be able to virtually connect to these places, bring it in, do your sort of discovery, and if you do find something insightful, then be able to get that into production. And I suppose more often than not as well, rather than building everything from scratch, which is often what we see. We see a lot of organizations who every project starts with building it from the ground up, when actually, Anna in the department next to me has actually just done a very similar project, has got all the fundamental, basic data sets there, and you just need to be able to grab some of your custom stuff and blend these things together to be able to get the insight that you're really looking for.
Yeah, definitely. Adam, well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me and give your insight. Really appreciate it. Thank you.